I run an auction company and I deliver very expensive cargo around the country. And in order to insure it, I have to sleep with it. Hey, my name's Dan Morian and the band is Bucephalus.
Hi everybody, I'm John Flick with Advanced RV. This is Bucephalus. It's a B-Box and we'll take a little tour. This customer was excited about having a mobile office that he could use to travel from auction sites to his office, but also have it be an RV.
I sell antique beer cans and brewery advertising. I've got definitely the world's largest collection of New England brewery advertising. So it's signs, trays, bottles, cans, anything that advertised a brewery name from about the 1950s and earlier. There was probably a kid on just about every block in America collecting beer cans in the 1970s. And when they were made out of steel. There was like some really interesting design, and I think it's popular not just because of the beauty of each can, but because of the people who collect them and share an appreciation for them.
He had several special requests, and one of the first things you'll notice right off the bat that this box is a little taller than normal. So we actually went and did a 5-inch taller box. You can see the top of the box is above the fairing a little bit, and it really gives you a lot of extra headroom inside, and it makes it feel spacious. And then once we go inside, you'll see some of the extra amenities that we added because of that feature. We knew that this truck would have extra load carrying capacity, so we opted for the 4500, or the customer did, on this particular build, which roughly increased the payload capacity by 1,000 pounds.
This area will be filled from floor to ceiling with beer cans and brewery advertising. Strap it all in, pull a curtain to close it off. These 2 beds will drop from the ceiling, and I will be sleeping at this one. I will have a business associate sleeping on this one. There's a monitor that pulls out so I can do my computer work while on this bed, or I can sit here and this will connect to my computer and I can do my work from the sofa.
These beds, we went ahead and upgraded with an industrial rail and track system. This is a real bearing and a carriage. Another special request for this customer was that we had to have cabinetry actually attached to the bed where the dishes and plates stored. So this cabinet actually moves with this bed. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to actually deploy the beds, the 2 beds that are over the kitchen and the living area. So here we go. These beds are going to come down now. So the space just kind of transforms into a bedroom area. And there we go, the beds are down. And so there's actually a center section of cushions that are able to be deployed in this space here. So what we've done is we've created these covers that flip down. And this allows the cushions to be supported. And so you can turn this into one whole bed all the way down. This is the monitor. There's a little release latch, so you push the release latch, and then the monitor goes ahead and swings open. So you might ask, how do you get up to these tall beds? We've designed a step that's kind of hidden underneath this area right here. So you go ahead and pull this out, and out pulls and locks a step. You know, I'm about 200 pounds, and so it's really strong enough to hold me and to jump up. If you look back a little bit further back in the truck, you kind of transition into more of a work storage hauling space. And so this area, we've got lots of cabinetry space. We've got a work surface for a computer or a laptop. Then we've got a specialized storage cabinet, which the customer has a very special cardboard storage tote. So you'd have the office space, it's a storage space, and then also converts into a bed. The office space, we got the table, and we've got a place for a chair for working. When it's the storage space, we've got airline tracks on the wall, and you're able to strap cargo down. I believe there's going to be some D-rings mounted on delivery for the customer, so there's going to be areas where he can actually load this with cargo. This has the extra large hatch, so it allows you to have nice free access to the back of this truck. And so what you see on the wall here is part of the bed support. So there's actually slats that run down across to the other side, and so then the bed platforms sit on top of that, and so it just becomes a sleeping space. So I'm going to take this table out and we're going to put the bed in place. So these thumb screws come out, and then this slides down out of the way. I've already got this one out of the way. And so you'll notice that the table actually folds down. There's pull pins behind the back of the table. So you can just pull the pin, and then the table comes out. So we're putting in the slats for the bed, and so I'm just going to go ahead and slip this down into this little carrier place right there, and I've put the front one in already. So So we put 2 of the 3 bed panels in, so I'm going to slip the last one in place. And so here we go. So here's this really strong work surface if you'd like, or this is your bed platform. So we're going to turn it into a bed, so I'm going to go ahead and slip the cushions in. These guys slide up into place. And there we go, and there's our bed. And you've got storage underneath still, so there's still a great deal of storage space, plus your sleeping space. This is a nice restroom. We got the built-in bump out. We got a nice sink, mirror. This truck has our new 25-gallon tanks, black and gray, so you got a combined 50 gallons of wastewater. We got pull-out drawer refrigerator. We've also got a drawer microwave. Oh, close. So there's the drawer. Pull-out coffee maker here. This worked really nice. In the back here in your workspace, you could open this guy up, and then what we've got is your Starlink, and I've got our DVR recorder and other various electronics. There's some extra outlet space to plug in a few more items. Got some USB ports up there. Mitchell, what I'm going to do is take you to the back of the truck, and we're going to take a look at some of the storage features and some of these extra things that are on the back here. Dan needed to bring a standard pallet with him to some of his customer sites. We wanted a way to carry the pallet on the outside of the truck, something that could be removable. Dan also had a dolly that he wanted to take to his sites too. So we were able to provide this storage containers, which we designed here and built custom for this application. So we've got a plastic pallet that's strapped on the inside along with a dolly that Dan provided us. So you might ask, well, how do you get into the hatch if you need to? So what we've done is put this on a swing away. This actually swings up out of the way, like so. And then that allows us to open the hatch. So we could access the back, load products and load things. And this is removable. It removes at the actual trailer hitch of the truck. So you can take all this off if you need to. There's one more really neat feature that this truck has. At some point, Dan may tow a trailer, and that trailer needs to have basically a small air conditioner that runs in the trailer. It runs off 120s. So the customer asked us if there's a way that he could plug the air conditioner into the truck and power that while he's driving. So what we did was we put a little hidden receptacle here. And so we've got a hollow port with a tube, and there's a little fish wire right here. And so this allows you to come over to this belly box and run a 120 cord over to this port right here. You can see that, Mitchell. And then out of this port, and then we can plug into this outlet so that Dan can run his air conditioner off the back so that we keep everything dry and clean here.
How did we do with your vision?
Oh my God, perfectly. I mean, I kind of drew this up on graph paper, and I had a lot of guidance from Rob and everybody else here, and we came up with a plan, and it's exactly as it was dreamed up. And it's even better in some ways. So yeah, you guys did perfect, as I knew you would. We just came back from our first long business trip. When we left Massachusetts, this entire cargo area was filled with boxes of inventory that we were delivering to winning bidders. And it worked out perfectly. We still had access to 2 beds, 2 computer monitors, TV, bathroom, and we didn't have to pull a trailer, which is the whole goal with this. JJ does the driving. I'm usually working on a computer. I was able to put my bed down, open up the 43-inch monitor, and get in several hours of really good work. And it was pretty smooth back there. I could actually type while she was driving down the road and be productive.
I enjoyed it. It's actually very smooth. Talking about the convenience, they've added an extra armrest on the other side, so I'm able to like comfortably sit while driving for hours. It's very functional. If we take a stop, I'm able to just run to the bathroom real quick and do a little swap. And the curtains are nice, so I'm not disturbing him while he's working, and I'm just in my own little private space too. So I enjoy it.
Thank you so much, team. It's, you know, like a company that has good craftsmen like this who really take pride in their work and they make a bespoke product is very rare. It's just refreshing that we still have this kind of a bespoke, hardworking, good work ethic company right here in the United States of America, Willoughby, Ohio. So I'm a fan. All right.